Everyone, this is it. I haven't mentioned this in a while, but guess what? One of the most chaotic periods in the history of cryptocurrency is about to begin. You did indeed hear that. Folks, it's coming. I hope everyone is prepared because it is almost here. We'll be discussing former Ripple executives who have made hints about collaborating closely with the largest bank in America. The world economy is changing as a result of sanctions. And guess what happens behind the scenes? XRP is subtly establishing itself as the next financial system's plumbing. This is what we will be focusing on this afternoon. Trump's new agenda for tariffs and sanctions, the implications for cryptocurrency and its liquidity. Lastly, the timing for this bull run and why it might last much longer than you think, as well as why banks are already moving on the XRP ledger and why Ripple's recovery is bigger than people realize. This isn't just another video, people. The next trillion-dollar wave is modeled after this. Additionally, you should watch what's going to happen if you own XRP. Welcome back to the Peepo Coin channel, everyone. Do me a favor if you're new here. If you plan to return for more of that excellent information, click the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. It is the most effective and cost-free method of channel support. YouTube will continue to promote this video through its algorithm and keep it alive the more thumbs up we receive. Now let's get right to the point. Pricing hasn't changed all that much this morning, has it? $115,409 for Bitcoin. Ethereum will arrive at roughly $4,600. XRP is now trading at $3.12, down a few pennies. Let's examine the real-time XRP chart. As soon as we resume this session, you can see that we remain above, centered on important EMA signs and produced a tidy breakout. Tomorrow, we received the weekly closing of $3.20. That's your aim right now. When 320 breaks, XRP will have the runway, so that's where I want you to keep your eyes. We'll refer to it as the 350 to 375 zone in order to push up towards that 360. After that, there was the huge $4 target. Let me clarify. Trump stated on Truth Social that unless the Russian-Ukrainian conflict is resolved, the U.S. and NATO are planning to impose significant penalties on Russia and 50% to 100% tariffs on China. This is the headline then. According to Trump, the United States and NATO would prepare the main sanctions till the end of the war. I think that sounds geopolitical. This is the reason it's pure crypto alpha, though. Prohibitions. What are they doing? They stifle conventional finance's flow. They turn SWIFT into a weapon. They might make cross-border transactions more expensive, time-consuming, and politically sensitive. Each time that occurs, nations and businesses rush to find a substitute. What is a bridge asset that is impartial and unaffiliated with any particular government? XRP is that. This is precisely the situation for which Ripple was designed. You need something that can transfer money instantly across borders without regard to politics when the payment rails around the world are broken. Sanctions may appear to be negative news at first glance, but they are actually very good news for XRP and assets alike. The need for a neutral liquid asset to reassemble the existing system grows as it becomes more disjointed. That's how easy it is. Give it to me. This is MoneyGram's Alex Holmes. Recall that MoneyGram and Ripple were once partners. The SEC v. Ripple lawsuit caused MoneyGram to sever ties with Ripple. Since MoneyGram chose Stellar over Ripple throughout the entire SEC action, let's make the connection here. It has nothing to do with product strength. It was a matter of survival. MoneyGram was not interested in being involved in the Ripple controversy or the 4-year-long XRP fiasco. Recognize? I see. It makes sense. No issue. But what do you know? At the conclusion of the lawsuit, Ripple's plumbing was already incorporated. You simply could have written that single line of code that stated, "We're going to turn you off, you know. We'll switch it on again." Well, the attack is ended now. XRP outperformed the SEC. Ripple outperformed the SEC. Thus, it's no longer a dangerous decision. It has been shown to survive. They aren't a proven survivor, XLM. The SEC is targeting Stellar and the XLM token, and we are unsure if we will wake up like XRP one day. Another cross-border solution is not what Ripple's offering is. It is an engine of liquidity. It is designed to manage large-scale financial transactions, not just remittances. The actual utility phase can now start if the regulatory influence is removed. Looking back at Ripple, the same organizations that previously distanced themselves now saying, damn, they actually survived the fire. For this reason, XRP holders, us, we are in an extremely strong position. Folks, the headlines and the lawsuits were all merely practice runs. They're all dress rehearsals. The big event, as we like to call it, is about to begin. Before we move on to Banks and David Schwartz and what they affirmed, I want you to listen to this footage. Well, is it more suitable than Ripple? The Ripple product, was really different. We were engaged in a lot of back-end cross-border foreign currency transactions. As we've stated numerous times, I believe that the technology and procedure worked well, and I had a wonderful experience with Ripple. They frequently concentrate on the back-end components. It's clear that they're really interested in cross-border money transfers via the Ripple net. And given the way that relationship was set up, it was really challenging for us to continue with the adjustments and the challenge that the SEC presented. Consequently, we both decided to go on. Well, this collaboration with Stellar is completely different. The front-end user and the stability coin's capacity to work with fiat money are given far greater attention, thus an excellent collaboration. Well, Stellar came to us with the concept. We believed it to be an excellent one. Once more, MoneyGram aspires to be very proactive, forward-thinking, and innovative. It will push the boundaries of blockchain technology and consider ways to bridge the gap between the two worlds. We are therefore thrilled about it. I hope you had fun. Press the thumbs up button as you leave, and I'll see everyone at the next one.